We sat around and we said, we want to do something to bring the travel blogging community together, and what can we do? And we all are out there traveling, and we see what happens in the world. We see how fortunate we are. We see how other people live. So we wanted to do something. We wanted to give back to the world. And so within a 3-week time period of this idea being hatched, we said we threw up a website because these gals are...
It was like the day before Halloween when we hatched the idea, and the launch of the first Passports with Purpose was
weeks later. Yeah. So it was super quick. We put up this website. The first year we raised $7,500, and our beneficiary for that was Heifer International. Feel-good program, right? So that was pretty exciting. So then we thought, we're going to get smart here. We're going to think a little bigger. So next year, what are we going to do? The second year, now that, to go back, that was 2008, that first fundraiser, $7,500 for Heifer. The next year, we got started a lot earlier in the process. We thought we were hot poop because we started like in August rather than in like October. And we put together something a little bit bigger. We raised about $30,000, and we built a school in rural Cambodia. Very.
14,000.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, goal was our goal was 14 or 15,000. Yeah, and we did that in the first week. We raised that amount in the first week.
Yeah, and again, that was you, right? We say we did it, but you did that. That was not us. You did that.
That's true. We as a collective. Absolutely. So last year we got started in January, and we got a little bit more ambitious about it. We decided to build a village in southern India. So the Dalit community there, the untouchable people, they live in mud huts. You'll see photos coming up. This is these are the finished product, but these the Dalit community there, the untouchables, don't have homes. They've got these mud, homes that are that flood out really easily, and we decided to go in and build. We're in the process of just finishing up 25 homes for these folks in southern India. Now, Michelle Duffy, who's Wander Mom, who's currently on a year-long round-the-world trip with her husband and her 2 kids, they just visited the Passport School in Cambodia. You'll see photos coming up of that shortly. And then I was able to visit the village in southern India. We raised $65,000 for that fundraiser. I think our 68, I stand corrected. So I think our goal for that was 50,000, and we ended up blowing way past that. We're currently looking at a number of programs to fund for this year. I don't think we want to tip our hat quite yet about that, but we're looking at a number of different programs. And there's excellent ways that Debbie will talk about that you can get involved with it. And I think probably, because I know like this stuff is so ingrained in me and us, I think probably afterwards there might be some questions still, so we'll take some questions from folks after Debbie gives you a little bit of information on what we have planned for the future. So Debbie Dubrow.
So just a quick call to action. How many people in the room have participated in Passports with Purpose in some way in the past, including like just tweeting about it or, it's great. Thank you. Thank you. Woo! So if you've done this before, you know that it's like every single one of us does a little piece, and then somehow, like it feels like by magic, like Twitter is alive with Passports with Purpose tweets, and like I sit there, we all get a little thing in our email box every time somebody donates. So for the 3 weeks of the fundraiser, my email box feels sort of really vibrant with this, like, somebody donated $50, somebody donated this much ago. It's pretty amazing, and it's a really amazing thing, I think, to be a part of. But part of what I think is so neat is that each one of us just has like a small piece that we do, whether it's just broadcasting about it, talking about it on our blogs, on Twitter, on Facebook, and getting the word out so that people can come make a donation, or signing up to actually, as a blogger, procure a prize that can be given away to somebody who makes a donation. And we have information on the website about how to go about doing that, but believe me, like, people are so excited about Passports with Purpose, they want to give you a prize to give away. It's actually pretty easy to round these things up. And so we'd love to have people help us in that way this year. And we will have, if you haven't participated in the past, there will be a sign up for this year so that we can get you information about how to do that. We also had some really great sponsors, and there's a list on the slide here somewhere. who helped us out by making direct cash contributions to our charity last year, and in return got to join as part of this effort and be part of the community, and that was pretty fabulous too. But for this weekend, there's a couple things I would really love to have everybody in this room do. One is, if you have not participated in the past, just go to the Passports with Purpose website and sign up for this year, and we'll give you information about how to do it. And it's easy and it's fun. Number two, once people have their TBEX badges, we're going to have some little stickers you can put on your badge to say that you're part of Passports with Purpose. Come track us down and get one of them. And help spread the word and tell more bloggers about what that little sticker means. And anybody who wants to join this year can, of course, have one of those stickers. And number three, if you're working for a company or with a company that might want to provide a prize or might want to sponsor Passports with Purpose, feel free to either send them our way or to work with them directly to make that happen.
That's it. Do you want me to explain exactly how it works?
Yeah, sure. I'm just realizing how many people don't even know what we're talking about. There might be one or two of you, so for your benefit, I realize we might have been jumping ahead just a little bit without explaining exactly how the process works, so I'll just give you an idea. So last year we had about 100 bloggers involved. Each blogger was responsible for going out and procuring an item that was valued at least $75, so it could be a $75 backpack, day bag or something. We had prizes that were in the upwards of thousands of dollars in value. So we had week-long trips to Belize, and we had 3 or 4 nights in Hawaii, and we had all these amazing things that got procured. So each blogger goes out. If you're a blogger, start thinking who your contacts are. Make the contacts this weekend, and you can go out and procure an item. You post that item on your blog on a designated day. And then we link to it from the Passports with Purpose site. We say, hey, this person's got this, this item that's been donated. That blogger then encourages their readers to donate in $10 increments. It's as simple as $10. So if there's a $3,000 trip to Belize, and you've got a reader who really wants that, they might donate $100 and choose that. They would get 10 picks for that, basically. They would have 10 chances at that. Or they might just donate $10 and just want one chance. But the vast majority of our funds that came in, of that $68,000 last year, was $10 increments. So just think about that. Think of the power of what just $10 in somebody's pocket does. And as Debbie had mentioned, we accept sponsorships too. We've had some amazing folks just get involved with it and give us, some chunks of change that have really helped us along in the process to begin with. But it's really all about the bloggers who are involved in it, who are posting, whether it's a $75 backpack, whether you have 100 readers a month, it does not matter, because what matters is just having that involvement, having everybody tweeting about it, having everybody putting it on, put it on Facebook, just to get the word out. That's the really important aspect of it. So no matter how small or big, that's important.
I think one thing that's really fascinating for us behind the scenes is that we can see that while those high-value prizes, they do bring a lot of attention, it's often things that are smaller that bring in a lot of donations.
Or unique.
Or unique, like Pam had a ukulele one year that just, that was the top thing that everybody wanted to win. I have a, and Pam was like,
Number 3. The other thing that I wanted to point out was that we hear a lot of, I'm too small, my blog is too new, I haven't been at it long enough, nobody reads my blog, I can't. And it's not true, you can. We do some matchmaking, because sometimes we get more stuff than we can host ourselves or that we can write about meaningfully. And so if you want to participate and you don't have the connections to do so, we can help with that. You are not too small. If you have one reader, you are not too small to participate. So please don't hesitate. We have